Hi, I'm State Representative Tom Mehaffie, and this is my first edition of Tom's Tours. I'm here in Hershey, Pennsylvania today at Duck Donuts, and we all love donuts. So I'm here with the owner, Todd Plummer. And Todd, I just wanted to say thank you for allowing me to host this today at your wonderful establishment. It happens to be right across the street from my office, so I figured this would be a great way to start off our tour. And I just want to talk a little bit about what you've done here. Why did you come to the community of Hershey, and what drove you to sell donuts?
Absolutely. Local to the area, was looking for a business opportunity and thought that Hershey was going to be a great place for my wife and I to start this new venture in our life. Hershey is a great community. We've got 4 or 5 great local high schools that their kids love to come in here afterwards. We're lucky enough to have the Penn State Hershey Medical Center, Hershey Foods, as long as Penn State Middletown, and Lebanon Valley College is where we get a big draw, in addition to our catering that we do through a lot of the local businesses. And I can't forget our summers when our visitors come in for tourist season.
Oh, I'm sure that's a big time for you.
Absolutely.
Just coming off that season with the park here and and having all the Hershey entities right here, that's great. That's wonderful. So you get a lot of draw from that.
We certainly do. We have a lot of people that have tried their first duck donut at this location from all over the place.
So Duck Donut, how did it originate? How did it start? Why is it Duck Donuts?
Absolutely. The founder of Duck Donuts is Russ DiGilio. He lives in the Mechanicsburg area, so he is local to our area, and he had a vacation home in the Outer Banks in Duck, North Carolina, and started that in 2006. At that point it was in Duck, and then added one to Kitty Hawk, and eventually had 4 locations on the Outer Banks. A lot of people who vacation in the Outer Banks had inquired about can we spread this great product to our local communities. And it took him about 6 years to make sure that when he did launch it, he was going to launch it correct and properly and give his franchise owners the proper support that they needed. So as of right now, we are the 5th open store in Pennsylvania. So right now we have Mechanicsburg, Hershey, Lancaster, King of Prussia, and Pittsburgh. And the next ones to open are going to be State College and Allentown.
So what drove you to sell donuts? What drove you to take on this franchisee rather than another franchisee? What did you feel that this was, like kind of the hallmark of why you chose this particular industry?
Right. Yeah, I think there's a couple things that drive business. First of all, you have to have a good product, and I felt that Duck Donuts allowed me to offer a good product. The second step, I think, to being successful is customer service, and I knew that we had the right labor force here in this area that of people that could help me provide that. And then the process and atmosphere, it's a fun process to watch. We have a stepping stool over there for kids to watch the donuts be made fresh, but a lot of times I also catch dads standing up on that stool watching the process. So I think it's a combination of product, process, and good service. It makes Duck Donuts successful.
Well, that is the most important thing, is customer service. I know, as being in the retail industry, you want to make sure you take care of your customers. So that's great. That's great. So do you have any particular likes that your favorite donut yourself?
Absolutely. We have 12 signature donuts that are named. The rest of them you can make whatever you want by combining any icing with a topping and then a drizzle. But my favorite is called Bacon in the Sun, and that's a maple icing with chopped bacon and a salted caramel drizzle.
Well, you just had your grand opening. This is your first year in business, correct?
Yeah, we opened in May.
Great, wonderful. And let me ask you this, was there something special about your grand opening that you guys did, or what was the most exciting part about that?
Absolutely. Duck Donuts has a program that they refer to as the Quack Gives Back, and it allows us to do charitable good within our community, and we wanted to incorporate that into our grand opening. So we had picked the Vista School, which is a school local here. That's a school for autistic children. And for the first month that we were open, we gave 2% of our proceeds for the entire month to the Vista School, They're raising money for a sensory-friendly playground. So for our grand opening, we brought representatives in from the Vista School and let the children behind the scenes with help with their parents, and we let them top their own donuts. So it was a great day and a great way to kick off and hopefully show the local community that we were hoping that they would support us, but we were also here to support them.
Well, that's great. That's something very special. Well, I look forward to seeing what you have coming up in the future. You have any great plans coming up here for the very future, or the near future, I should say?
Absolutely. A couple things we have going on. December 13th, Santa Claus is coming to Duck Donuts, and I think he's going to have a treat for all the kids. So parents, feel free to bring your camera and get a treat and get a picture with him. Miss Pennsylvania, who is local to this area, is coming in February. And then on the theme of Quack Gives Back, in January, we're doing something that we're calling Battle of the Minithons. And we're giving 4 local school districts, Annville, Cleona, Palmyra, Hershey, and Lower Dauphin, each will get one night of the week for 4 consecutive weeks. So there's going to be 20 days that we're going to be giving 10% of our proceeds on that day to that school's Minithon. At the end of every week, the schools will get an update, and I hope they're going to use that because they're competitive in sports and everything else, that this will be a competition for them. At the end of the month, we'll tally up the results, and the winner will receive the first annual Duck Donuts Cup, and I will be giving them donuts delivered at the end of their 24-hour dance event. So it's just another way that we try to get active and involved in our community.
Oh, that sounds wonderful, and it goes toward a great cause. The Four
Absolutely.
Diamonds is fabulous. Well, if it's okay with you, I'd love to take a tour of your establishment. Maybe we can make a couple donuts.
We sure can, Tom.
And we can do a little bit of creativity.
There you go. Sounds
All right,
good. All right, thank you.
Yep. All right, well, we're here where everything takes place, all the creativity and all the great donuts are being made right now. So you want to tell us a little bit of what's going on here, Todd, and how you make them, and
Absolutely.
from start to finish.
Yeah, so all our donuts are vanilla cake donuts, and what we do is when a customer orders them, I will turn on the fryer, it'll drop our donuts, and then they'll go halfway down the process where they're flipped, and you can see them coming off the other end here, and Nicole's getting ready to take those down. So like I said, whenever you get your donut, it's still going to be warm, delicious. They're all made to order. Nothing sitting in. We don't have any display rack where any of our donuts are pre-made. So she's got a half dozen there that's just coming fresh off the fryer. And if you'd like, Tom, we can take a walk down to the other end here and see how we top donuts.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the way this works with the, it flips it automatically. You don't have to do anything yourself. Comes out, and then they end up here in this bin. You have 2 machines I see here.
Yeah,
for when it
so-
gets extremely busy.
Exactly,
I'm sure.
and new launch starting at the beginning of the year is we're going to start, right now we do donut holes for catering orders, but people are going to see those in donut hole cups that they'll be able to buy either cinnamon sugar, powdered sugar, or bare donut holes, and it'll just be a good snack. It's easy to eat and pop in your mouth when you're going to work.
All right.
All right.
Great.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Well, we'll go down here and we'll see
Yeah.
what she's going to make these donuts.
Let's go see what Nicole's up to.
Okay. Okay. We're here with Nicole and Todd, and Nicole's making putting the toppings on. So, Todd, you want to tell us a little bit how you do this and what makes it so special? I know you have a drizzle and you have other things. So,
Yep.
talk a little bit about what's going on here.
So we always have typically the same selection of icings. Right now, Nicole's making a blueberry pancake. She dipped it in the blueberry icing. Now she's going to put some maple drizzle on it. So the blueberry pancake's one of our signature donuts. And then she's going to sprinkle a little bit of powdered sugar on the end, so it's going to taste like breakfast. Looks like the next one she's doing here might be Bacon in the Sun, which is our maple icing. She's going to add some fresh bacon on there and give that a little salted caramel drizzle. Like I said before, that just so happens to be my personal favorite. In addition to our icings that you see, we also typically have a seasonal icing. Right now our seasonal icing is mint for the holidays. Mint icing with a hot fudge drizzle is real good. Goes real good with a peppermint mocha. Throughout the fall we did a pumpkin icing as well.
Okay.
That was very popular. So just take a walk over here and see the final product. That's what we have. I can just show you here. This is our s'mores donut. This is what we call the Cinnabon, which is cinnamon sugar with a vanilla drizzle. This is the Boardwalk, which is glazed Oreo with some powdered sugar. A lot of times we'll put a vanilla drizzle on there as well. We have a vanilla coconut. That's a raspberry and powdered sugar. This is our bacon in the sun and our blueberry pancake.
Oh my goodness, it looks so good. It definitely is.
We need smell-o-vision too. Because
Wow.
they smell pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Not only does it look good, it smells extremely good. But you know, Todd, I want to tell you, thank you so much for allowing us to be in your business today. I know with customers coming in and out, it's always difficult, but just to show the people what you do for the community, what is available here in the district, which is always great. And you know, for my first tour, this is spectacular.
Well, I appreciate you venturing across the street to come see us.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you know, our staff, they're over here quite a bit, and I can't tell you enough. We've had enough of your donuts, and it's been wearing on me here a little bit. But anyway, I'd like to present this to you today. This is Duck Donut Day in the 106th District on November 27th, 2017. And we just want to recognize what you do, not only making donuts, but what you give back to the community. And that is so important for all of us, that our local small business people get involved with their community and do these great things. And I can't wait to see what happens with the thon and who's the winner. So if there's anything I can do, please let me know. I'd love to be part of that.
I certainly appreciate it. Thank you for your time today.
Oh, thank you.
And the certificate, I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yep, pleasure.
Thanks. I'm State Representative Tom Mehaffie, and I want to thank you for taking our first tour here in Hershey, Pennsylvania at Duck Donuts. Stay tuned for more tours in the very near future. Thank you.